This has to be the most offended generation we have yet to have ever. In the history of mankind, people are getting offended for nothing, actually. If you just say something that doesn't go with their opinion, canceled, offended. If you just say something that doesn't align with their beliefs, canceled and offended. In my eyes, it's like, all right, if I hold my beliefs to be true or the truth, objectively, why would I be mad if someone doesn't see from my perspective? Why would I be mad about that? Everyone has different points of views and opinions. You're going to get mad at everyone that doesn't believe in it or follow it? It doesn't make any sense. But that's the way people live. It's insane. So I recently came across this right here. It seems as if Neo is being canceled. He issued an apology on Twitter. He then came out on Twitter talking about how he still stands on his original statement. What was his original statement that he made? Neo, when did it become okay for a 12-year-old boy to say he wants to be a girl? When did it become okay? This is a question that Neo genuinely has. This is not like it's just normal. It's being normalized now, but for the rest of all of humanity beforehand, this wasn't a normal occurrence. But because he's questioning it, he's now being canceled because he's in the limelight and a celebrity. He just doesn't agree with the fact that children could choose their sex. He doesn't hold that to be proper parenting. He has 5 children. He wouldn't want to raise them that way. But now you guys already know the people that have their different beliefs, the people that are saying, oh no, my children could say if they're born a girl but they want to be a boy at 3 years old, I will let that happen. Or 6 years old, we can get them fully transitioned and everything like that. Okay, yo, that's your beliefs. I don't believe in that. Neo doesn't believe in that. So you're going to be offended now? It's insane, bro. So let's get into this clip right here that has Neo on the internet now having to talk to these people talking about how he doesn't take back what he's saying and everyone trying to cancel him,
I have no issue with the LBGT. I have no problem with with nobody. Okay,
Right.
love who you love, do what you do.
Exactly.
I just personally come from an era where a man was a man and a woman was a woman, and it wasn't but 2 genders, and that's just how it rocked.
Me
now,
too.
you could identify as a goldfish if you feel it.
Right.
I don't care.
agree.
That ain't my business. It becomes my business when you try to make me play the game with you. I'm not finna call you a
Right.
goldfish, but
Exactly.
you want to be a goldfish, you go be a goldfish. It's all good.
Amen.
I mean,
Well said.
it's just, we live in a weird time, man. We do. We live in a time where a person will have a mental breakdown in front of their camera.
Right.
Wait, let me white balance. No, it's right.
That's crazy, right?
What the hell is that? Like, if you are of sound mind enough to find the light
Right.
and
exactly.
then break down,
Exactly.
ain't nothing wrong with you.
Right.
Man.
No, there is something wrong with
Whatever,
you.
there's something wrong with you.
Right.
There ain't nothing wrong with you. Like, man.
Right,
it's just,
right.
I don't
You're
know.
you're adding to it. It's all how we deal with life.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and a lot of people want pity, self-pity. And I don't
listen,
like that.
that was one thing that was not allowed.
That's
in
that
the house.
victim mentality.
Man, it's like, okay, get your cry out,
Right.
give that its moment. But once it's done, keep moving.
That's right.
We're not gonna sit and dwell in sorrow. We're not gonna
No.
sit and dwell in anger. We're gonna give those emotions the moment that they deserve.
Amen.
We're gonna respect those emotions. But then we're gonna get up and continue moving, because it's not about the fall. You can fall 1,000,000 times, you get up 1,000,001. That's the way I was raised.
Me too.
Yeah, like, all right, that hurt. Go ahead, cry.
Now they pamper, oh my God, and
Trigger
let's go to the
warnings.
house.
What the
Right.
hell is a trigger warning?
Exactly.
But all that victim mentality, it literally just plays part in with the person not really wanting to solve the problem and move forward. So it's like, yo, just pamper me right here. Let me feel sorry and just stay here forever.
I
It
just
is
don't know
weird
when the
times.
world became so sensitive. Like comedians can't tell jokes no more.
No.
Like, everybody's offended. It's a joke. It's
Right.
a comedian.
Right.
It's a joke. You're not supposed to take it serious. It's a joke.
Right.
His literal job is to joke. And you
About everyone.
About everyone
Right.
and everything. And people want to get offended and like, don't say that. That's triggering. Oh my God. You know what?
Yeah.
Sit in your house by yourself.
Exactly.
It annoys me. It annoys
I mean,
me.
anything can trigger you. A light can trigger you. A smell can trigger you. So, I mean, we got to walk on eggshells. Well, that's what they
Listen,
want us to.
That's what they want us to do.
But
My
I'll
generation,
be
there were no
damned.
trigger warnings. Okay, you got up and you kept moving. That's
Right.
kind of what it has to
We
be.
was kicked outside. We would come inside before the lights go down.
Exactly
If
that.
we got bumps and bruises, we just washed it off with the hose outside.
Yeah, you was good. Come on, man.
It's totally different
We
times.
need to get back to them
And
days.
this is something I want to show you guys. They're explaining how everything is triggering people now. Everything is very offensive. Look at this right here. This is in the Bible. This is Jesus talking about the signs of the end times. And one of the things that he listed, he said, "And then many will be offended and betray one another and will hate one another." This is just one of the signs that we're coming towards the end times. It's just very destructive. Humanity at this point is just self-destructive, which is unfortunate. But it is what it is. That's why I hold this word to be truth, because it's like, yo, I see it happening right in front of my face. There's no denying it. And this was talked about freaking thousands of years ago.
I feel like I feel like parents have almost forgotten what the role of a parent is.
Amen.
It's like, okay,
Lost control.
if your little boy comes to you and says, "Daddy, I want to be a girl," and you just let him rock with that,
Right.
he's 5.
Right. And where did he get that
If
from?
you let this 5-year-old boy decide to eat candy all day, he's gonna do that.
Exactly.
Like when did it become a good idea to let a 5-year-old, let a 6-year-old, let a 12-year-old make a life-changing decision for themselves?
Right.
When did that happen?
Right.
Like I don't understand that. I don't get that.
And to medicate these young kids that are 5, 6, growing up and knowing that it affects their brain, it affects their organs, it makes them sick, but they're not allowed to do drugs, they're not allowed to do alcohol.
Right.
But we can medicate
He
them
can't
up.
drive a car yet, but he can decide his sex.
Right, right. What sexual orientation, and he can cut up his pee-pee, and that, to me, that makes no sense
And
whatsoever.
I don't know if this is true, but I heard a rumor that they either passed or are trying to pass a law in LA that states if your child comes to you and asks to do some of these things and you say no, they could take your kid from you.
Yeah, that's true. Just passed in
Wow.
California.
That makes no
Wow.
They want us to have no control over our children.
I don't get it.
In schools,
Wow.
I don't get it.
hospitals, libraries.
Yeah.
They just want to manipulate. You got to understand, when they're so young and they're already, that's
Impressionable.
That's right. And from them, they're going to believe what you say. I mean,
Yeah.
we say Santa Claus is real, the
And they
Easter Bunny.
believe it, like,
right,
come on.
exactly.
Like, you gotta
they know what they're doing.
Remember
That's a
who
great
you're
point.
dealing with. Like I can't
That's a
take
great
credit
point.
for it, but I heard somebody say one time, he's like, all right, if your son comes to you and says,
a great
"Daddy, I want to
point.
be a girl," ask your son, "What is a girl?"
That's a good one.
What is he gonna do? He's gonna say, well, he might want to play with dolls. All right, you want to play with dolls? Fine, play with dolls.
Right.
But you're a boy
Right.
playing with dolls.
That's
I want
right.
to wear pink. All right, cool, wear pink. But you're a boy
That's right.
wearing pink.
I was a town boy. I still love boy sneakers, and I love my baseball cap. Doesn't mean I want to be a man.
Right.
I just like,
style preference is
That's
one thing.
right.
Gender selection is
but
a
I like
whole
playing
other
sports
thing.
too. Doesn't mean that I should become a boy.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Yo, see, they both had really great points in this conversation. First thing that he points out, I was like, yo, as a parent, we're here to literally guide them. We're here to say no to specific things. Every children, they love sugar, especially when they have that first dose of sugar, it becomes addictive. They want to eat candy all day and cakes and cupcakes and all this other stuff. You have to say no. That's not the right thing to do. That's not what's going down. Like, as parents, we're literally there to guide them in thinking in the right manner. You feel what I'm saying? Even grown adults still need guidance. They have their mentors, they have their coaches, everything like that. But specifically for raising up a child, look, I've never had a child, but I can see his point of view and perspective. And I know what my parents did for me, and I know how they raised me, and the intentions that they put behind everything they did. So now it's because of that he explained himself very well. He gave his point of view and perspective. He gave why he believed this, and he's still getting canceled for this. So, the first apology that came out, it says, "I'd like to express my deepest apologies." All right. Disclaimer. Under the post, it says, "Neil himself has come out on video and refuted these claims in this tweet. I need you all to hear this from the horse's mouth, not the publicist's computer. I do not apologize for having an opinion on this matter. So this is the post that the publicist originally wrote. After much reflection, I'd like to express my deepest apologies to anyone that I may have hurt with my comments on parenting and gender identity. I've always been an advocate for love and inclusivity in the LGBTQI plus community. So I understand how my comments could have been interpreted as insensitive and offensive. Gender identity is nuanced, and I can honestly admit that I plan to better educate myself on the topic so I can approach future conversations with more empathy. At the end of the day, I lead with love and support everyone's freedom of expression and pursuit of happiness. Bruh. Nowhere in that last video that we just watched was he like coming at them. He was clearly just stating his opinions and just giving like logical reasons as to why he just has those opinions. But like it said in the Bible, people are gonna be easily offended. Many. This is him coming out now. That was his publicist who wrote it, because I don't know, the publicist still trying to probably make money off of Neo and things like that. This is Neo taking his stand on what he said. Let's see what's going on.
First and foremost, I do not apologize for having an opinion on this matter. I am a 43-year-old heterosexual man raising 5 boys and 2 girls, okay? That's my reality. Now, if my opinion offended somebody, yeah, sure, I apologize for you being offended because that wasn't my intention. My intention is never to offend anybody. However, I'm entitled to feel how I feel.
Problem,
I'm absolutely entitled to feel how I feel the same way you are entitled to feel how you feel. I ain't asked nobody to follow me. I ain't asked nobody to agree with me. I was asked a question and I answered the damn question, okay? I have no beef with the LGBTQIA plus community whatsoever. I ain't got no beef with y'all. Do whatever the hell it is you want to do. Do what you want to do with your kids. However, somebody asked my opinion on this matter, and this is how I feel. I will never be okay with allowing a child to make a decision that detrimental to their life. I will never be okay with that. I don't care. I definitely plan to educate myself a little bit more on this matter. However, I doubt that there's any book anywhere or any opinion that somebody's going to tell me that's going to make me okay with letting a child make a decision like that. That's just period, point blank, and that's how I feel. If I get canceled for this, then you know what? Maybe this is a world where they don't need a Neo no more, all right? And I got no problem with that. I'm a hustler, all right? I'll figure it out. I got kids to raise, and I'm going to do that regardless. So, with that being said, y'all have a good day. I love everybody. Live how you want to live, love how you want to love, but your opinion is yours. Speak your opinion as much as you damn well feel like it. Because as I said, they're not important. They're not special. Everybody got one, and you're entitled to it. I'm entitled to mine. All right? Y'all feel how y'all want to feel. Have a great day. It's Neo. Peace and love.
That was very well explained right there. I think the topic right now is pretty clear cut. You feel what I'm saying? Everyone has an opinion. Everyone does. Everyone has different lifestyles. You're going to get mad at everyone that doesn't agree with your lifestyle. People may not agree with my lifestyle. People may agree with my neighbor's lifestyle. It doesn't really matter. If you're comfortable and secure in your lifestyle and know that your lifestyle is the best lifestyle for you and you hold that to be truth, why would it even offend you? No one's gonna, why, that doesn't make sense to be mad at it. So maybe it's like more deeper rooting. It's like, yo, I'm not exactly too secure in that. Because if you know something to be truth and someone says otherwise, why would that offend you? If anything, you should be like, yo, dang, he doesn't know the truth. Oh man, you feel not be mad at them. It's very simple. But it's bound to happen. It's gonna happen. That's the thing. Like, things like this is gonna happen, and it's gonna happen more often. And that's what it is. It says it in the Bible, so it's gonna happen. It's just interesting to see it playing out right in front of our face, as we can see right here. He had to have, the publicist made a whole post apologizing for something he ain't really do wrong. He had to come out. It's just crazy, yeah. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure you do smash the like button, man. Subscribe if you are new. Turn on post notifications. I'm going to catch you guys in the next one the same way you're going to catch me in the next one. Peace.